Alright, welcome to Procraft. Today I'm here with Varun and we're going to talk about electric guitar amps. Now what a lot of people think about guitars and pickups and woods and all of that, a lot of people don't think about the amplifier when in fact it's actually quite important. It's the final element in your signal chain before the sound actually goes out either to your recording system or to front of house. As such, the amplifier, the speakers, the cabinets, all of that matter. Now, if you look around, you'll see different kinds of amps ranging from, the huge 100-watt head cabs right up to tiny practice amps. So today we're going to try and dive into a few of those varieties and hopefully help you understand what kind of amp does what, which amp is for which person, and what kind of sounds you'll get through these. So starting off, we have the most traditional style guitar amps that have been used back in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, which is your head and cab all tube construction. Today I have the JOYO Dual Klonz, which is a double channel all tube construction amp, and I've paired that with a JOYO 2x12 cab which has Celestian vintage 30s in it. This would be a great example of a guitar amp and cab that would be used traditionally with the Celestian speakers and the all tube construction. So Varun's going to play on that amp a little bit and you'll get to listen to what the actual amp sounds like. So just to give a little bit of an overview of this amp, the JOYO Dual Klonz. It's a 2-channel amp which comes with a vintage channel which is more of a clean style sound. And then you have the modern channel which has a lot of gain. It has 2 stages of gain. Again, all tube construction paired with a 2x12 cab. Also it has a presence and a cutoff control. And what's interesting about this amp is it actually has app connectivity. And you're probably wondering, all analog signal app connectivity? The way they've done this is they've used relay systems within this amp. So even though your signal is all analog, the switching of the signal is done through the relays, which is a great combination of digital with analog. Alright, now that you've heard what that sounds like, the great clean sounds, great overdrive sounds, really pronounced tones. But the biggest problem with this is, as you can see the size of this, it's incredibly huge. As guitarists, you need to travel a lot. The modern day amplifiers can come in some really small form factors. They don't have an all tube construction, they use solid state technology. And that lowers the size and the weight of these amps, making it easier to carry around. So now let's look into some amps that are a little more budget friendly, that are a little more sound friendly, and that can help you as a beginner guitarist or even something that you need to practice. Next up, we have the DC-15S. This is a battery operated amp that comes with a foot switch which operates the looper and the presets. So we're going to jam along to the looper. Ready?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. So that was the DC-15S by JOYO. Now this is a really compact style amp. It's a practice amp, but it's got so many features in there. To start off with, it's a battery operated amp. So you can literally carry it anywhere you go, plug your guitar in, and you're ready to roll. In addition to that, as you just heard, we were actually playing over a loop, and this comes with a foot switch to control that looper. So start, stop, you can record a 30-second rhythm track, and you can overdub on top of that, so it just helps your playability. Now when it comes to the tones, it actually has got a whole range of sounds that go from actually a clean acoustic. So even if you want to practice an acoustic guitar, it's got that option. You go to your junior champ clean style amps, to your overdrive blues. Then you have got the crunch and lead sounds like your Marshalls, and then you eventually end up with the metal sound, which is more like your Mesa Boogie dual rectifiers. So a whole range of sounds in a tiny little amp. Perfect for practice, perfect for someone who's looking to discover their sound. In addition to that, it's got some effects. You've got chorus, flanger, phaser, tremolo, as well as your delay and reverb, just to sweeten the sound that you have. It's got a tone control and gain control, of course. And then it has a drum machine. This offers various options of drum grooves. You can change the tempo, you can change the level. So all in all, this is a super compact package just for your practice and even your bedroom recording scenes. In addition, since it's portable, it also works as a busking amp, and I can go on and on about the features, but we've actually done an extensive review about this particular amp, so you can check that out on our channel for more information. Now that we've covered this amp that has so many features, let's look at a different style of amp. Is the DA-102 by Just Pro. You just heard Varun play some tunes over it. He played some clean sounds and some really distorted sounds. This is a very popular model among beginner guitarists, and by beginners I mean electric guitar players who are buying their first electrics and are really trying to understand what the sound of an electric guitar is and navigate their way through these tones. The DA-102 is a really special amp because of the price range that it comes in and what it has to offer. It comes with 3 channels, that's clean, crunch and overdrive. And this is all you need to understand what tone is. In addition, it has a bass and treble control along with some effects like delay, reverb and chorus. It has a gain control. In addition to that, it's got a drum machine that helps you practice. And all of this is useful for a beginner guitarist just to understand what it's like to play an electric guitar. As you know, it can be quite challenging when you're moving from an acoustic to an electric, which means that you need patience, you need time, and you need an amp that's a little forgiving. So the DA-102 is your best bet as a beginner guitarist. We've done an extensive review about this in terms of sounds, in terms of features, so you can check that out as well on the channel. Now that we've looked at this, the next step is to go to the JOYO JamBuddy, which is even smaller. We've come down into a really small form factor these days. The JOYO JamBuddy has a ton of tones packed in with a lot of features. To start off, we have a host of different amp models ranging from your really clean ones to some really overdriven sounds. It also has some effects, delay, reverb and modulation, a single channel that's for drive and clean that you can switch between. And within the drive channel, you have a rhythm mode and a lead mode. All these 3 different patches can be set to 3 different amp styles. So you're basically toggling between different amps. Now this is battery operated, so it gets charged using a normal C-type charger. In addition, they've given a separate OTG out. So in case you come up with a loop that you feel like is a good idea for a song and you like to jam over, you can plug that straight into your phone or into your laptop and record through any kind of software that you have, or even a voice recorder on your phone. All of this offered by the JOYO JamBuddy. In addition, it has a looping feature that you heard and a drum machine. It's also got Bluetooth connectivity that helps you play your backing tracks. In fact, it's got a really good balanced speaker that gives you a balanced output. Now that we've seen the different kind of amps ranging from the all tube to the JOYO JamBuddy, Varun hasn't talked much about these amps. So let us know in the comments which of these you would like an extensive review of that Varun can talk about and demonstrate in full detail. We will be doing an extensive review about the JOYO dual clones along with the cab. That will be coming soon, but let us know what your thoughts are in the comments. This video was all about guitar amps, ranging from different price ranges to different size to different functionalities and use cases. I hope this helps you understand a little bit more about guitar amps. These are all available at Procraft. You can check out the website, contact us. Let us know in the comments what are your thoughts on this, and until next time, we'll see you.